Sebastian Bergne. Bound? Bound.
Just like the town of Switzerland, bound.
Bound. Okay, so here we are in the Solutions 2018 area with Sebastian Bergne, and it's a pleasure to see you.
Yeah,
have you got a moment to maybe take us a walk through this year's exhibition?
Yep, absolutely. Here we are at Solutions. It's actually the 7th edition of Solutions, which is,
I didn't know.
Well, yeah, it's amazing. It's just catching up on me. But anyway, we got a new design and we got some great products again this year. So just in case you didn't catch it last year, it's all about innovative household goods. So particularly with functional or material-based innovation, rewarding those companies who are kind of making a bit more effort in that area, which is important.
Great. So if I can ask the selection process, I mean, you're obviously a designer yourself. It's not just you sitting there with a catalogue, flicking through and choosing a few products. So what's the process you go through to select actually these things?
Okay, so what happens is different companies submit their new products, their novelties, and maybe we'll just...
Excuse me, sir, can we squeeze through there? Yeah, thank you very much.
They submit those, and then on a particular day
There's a lot going on your stand today, isn't there?
It's so busy. But and essentially they're all laid out on a big series of tables. There's about 250 entrants, and from that I select about 25. This year actually we're 28, I think. But so yeah.
You got one you'd like to maybe tell us about a little bit?
I was edging towards this one. This is kind of fun. This is a rolling pin. Okay, but it also has like a shaker for the flour, so that we all need flour when we roll out pastry, and it's a great little solution. So,
why is it since 1800? Has this been around that long, or is that just one of those gags?
Yeah, the company who make it, I think, and there's a ruler. So handy.
Ooh, that sounds expensive. What we'll do is we'll just pick it up. There we go. Safety first.
Okay. So that's one of my favorites. So there's a whole little bake section here. This is quite a nice. This is more of a professional piece with it's a mold that opens out, and with a perforated metal means you get the heat coming in all the way around this is for kind of breads or cakes and stuff. You get straight-sided.
Very cool.
There's also lots of cool stuff here. Let me whip around here.
Just a quick note, I feel this is my second inception moment of the day. This wall is quite innovative, isn't it?
Actives on the same event, so this represents the people coming up with ideas in the back office, if you like, and this is the products here. So that's the idea behind the show design. So this is a stirrer for cooking. So you put this in your cooking pot, and it says whatever you're cooking. So it's a of whatever stops it sticking. It's one of those things that you really think, how come this is like only existing now? I'm sure.
I didn't actually ask myself that, but if that's what you said, it's fine. Yeah?
Yes. These are all. This is fun too. This is okay. So this is a nutcracker, but it opens the other way rather than that way. So opening out sideways, and you crack your nuts, and all the bits, including the nuts, obviously, and all the broken shell, they don't fly out everywhere. It keeps it under control, and it's also a very beautiful little product as well.
So the art itself looks interesting, but the actual function behind it is also the main.
Yeah. So normally select primarily on function and choice. Some of the things are not ugly, but they're less about the visual aspects. They're more functional maybe. Other things are also beautiful and also formal design, obviously. But our priority is functionality, really. This is Zaha Hadid who designed this actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we do get some high-end designers. And so this is for grating. What's interesting here is that it's a completely different way of handling it. Also, the holes are different sizes. Normally, the grater is all the same. Yeah. So you get a variety of pieces of meat.
Which is actually how I like my Parmesan, to be honest. I always choose two different sides on the grater.
It's a maybe not.
You tell me I need to buy
in the world how big the pieces of your Parmesan are, but I like the way you hold it. It's a different approach. It's just a
pebble. It's like a pebble.
Someone thinking about things differently, which is nice. And actually, there's one around here which I can show you. If it's busy.
Yes.
Can I just grab this? Sorry. So this is porcelain. It's using an English flame, which it gives it friction, but they've harnessed that and turned it into a product that doesn't slip off. And also you can actually position it anywhere. You don't have to go in the middle. So it's kind of rethinking a little bit what a cup is. It's not so symmetric, which is nice. It's, people step by step moving things forward a bit.
And so in the range here, there's some branded products, there's some sort of almost no-name sort of studio type products. Is there been a different type of breadth, or what sort of entries you've got over the years?
We get from all sorts of different sizes of companies, so big multinationals submit work, as well as small individual designers. Or
so anyone can enter?
Anyone can enter. Okay. And I select purely based on the products, so the products are unpacked and laid out, and there's information which come with them, so that actually the company names are kind of almost invisible at that point. Later on, it's not about who made them, it's about what they've made.
And I just see our cameraman's filming some things at the front here. Now, you have to explain. My kids play with toys that look very, very similar. What's going on here?
So this is a problem that we've all had, okay? Face it, in the shower, so this holds on the wall, yeah, and keeps your shower curtain in place.
Oh, it's like a peg to the wall.
So it pegs it to the wall, stops it from flapping about in the shower.
What? It looks like a little plunger. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of light-hearted. Not all these products are serious. This is I put usually. So this is just.
Got to show this.
So
my kids would love that.
Humour is also a function. We need humour in our lives as well as practicality.
Awesome. So, let's have you got time to maybe go for a brief walk into the other hall there and see if we can find something else? We've got a question here. You designed this? Oh, Helen, this is something very, very rare. Medical doctor from Japan.
Oh, yes. I treat occupational disease, tendinitis. Tendinitis, yes.
The problem of using it too much, tendinitis.
Yes.
I do some gardening, right? And I know that when you work a lot in the garden, you get. So I love this. So just by changing the material, so the handles have been swapped to silicone, and that gives relief to people who use professionally or do a lot of gardening, right? All these ailments. So it's a great product.
Would you like to take a live photo when I'm filming and take a photo of you too? Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is real live here. Hold on 2 seconds. Got the camera here, taking a photo during the live. It's a bit blurry. Hold on, wait one more. Got it, yeah. 1, 2, 3, hello. Let's have a look around. Get all creative. Beautiful. Cool. There you go. That's live TV, people. Sorry, that's the way it works. So, go for a brief walk. Last time I met you, did something similar through the store.
Yeah, I started. I haven't done all of it yet, but we're still on our first day, so I've been sorting out a few minor things on the stand, but I've seen a few things. There's always a lot going on in this hall, which is great.
Wow, it's almost third dimension here as well. Lots of different playing with dimensions in this in the stands this year.
Actually, there's some quite nice work out. There's Norman Foster who's designed some silverware, which is nice.
Here we go. I think this is one of those areas where there's lots of, I'll say, the big brand, the big companies behind what your consumer understanding of design is all, isn't it? So
these are much bigger companies. So market. Not only actually around the edge, you've also got some of the smaller. There's a town section over in Honor, which is quite interesting. So you've got.
We're going to go have a look.
Which you'll enjoy. But it kind of represents the middle chunk of the market, if you like, middle to upper chunk of the market, okay. in table and housewares. The chance any longer.
So, I don't want to take you away from your stand for too long, but I think it was really a pleasure to meet you again, and great to see putting perspective onto what good design means and what it actually means in the general public's mindset. And we say we've fixed Christmas, what's next.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Well,
thanks again for your time.
It's a pleasure. Nice to see you. Take
Nice to
care.
see you.
Bye bye. Have a good rest of the trip.
Take
Bye.
care.